Well, we all love eating strawberries, especially me. I tend not to grow many of them. I've got 4 in pots, and I've been taking them off this plant and the other 3 ever since they came into flower and then produced the strawberry. Been eating them, but now the time's over for them. And you may ask yourself, what should I do now? Well, there's 2 things we can do. One, we can repot these plants. This is probably a 2-year-old plant, so I suspect I can get another year out of it in the pot and before it goes too woody and less productive. Or I could plant it into the garden if I so wish, or into a raised planter, and that would be adequate as well. Now, once we get to sort of year 3 and 4, we really need to be, or you really need to be getting rid of these things, because they can prove to be a little bit less productive. This one's been very productive this year. In fact, there's some of the last flowers that it produced. I've just eaten the last strawberry off one of them. It's getting these sort of autumnal colours, even though we're only in June. This is because it's starting to lose some of those leaves. Now, the other thing we can do, and a lot of people wonder about this, for those who've never done it before, it's an easy process. What it does is it sends out these runners. And you'll find these on even if you're in the garden, you'll find these actually growing, and they'll be spreading out. And what you can simply do, if you've got them in the garden, is you can get yourself a peg or some sort of a metal hoop to push in, or the stuff you put your ground sheets down with, and put it over the sides of it there, like that. Not demonstrating good, is it? But anyway, you can get them into there, you peg it down into the ground and just leave it, and they will root out and be successful. Once you feel that they've rooted out and you can see the new growth coming out and it keeps growing constantly, like here, you'll see it keeps growing, and you'll know it's rooted out if it's in that pot. Now, these are obviously not in the pot yet. So several ways to do it. Now, you can put that into a plant pot. So you can get a plant pot full of compost. You can stick it in there like that onto the top of the compost, gently peg it in, and then in the next 2 or 3 weeks that'll root in. Once you feel it's rooted in, remove the ties. So these things here, we cut them back, take them off, and we have a new plant for next year. Now, I've got 4 plants to do this on. I probably won't do that this year because I feel that this plant will do its own thing, but I will take the cuttings and I will give them away. Relatively easy to do. Give it a go. Don't throw your strawberries away, but also don't keep the same strawberry for the next 5 or 6 years because it'll become very unproductive. So I hope that's helped you. For the novices, I hope that's helped you along, showing you how to take cuttings from these things. And good luck with it. Talk to you again soon. Ta-da!